Alright, good evening everybody. Welcome back to our latest healthy cooking video. Now I'm going to tell you right now we had a little bit of a technical error. I'm not going to blame my cameraman, but I'm definitely going to blame my cameraman right now. I had this set up here for you. That's okay, we can still show you what we're doing. We're doing mini meatloafs tonight. You can see here we had about a pound of 93% lean ground beef. I know a lot of people when they make meatloaf like to mix the pork, veal, and beef, which is great, but you're going to add some fat into there. We're trying to be a little bit more health conscious when we do this, so we're using 93% ground beef. We use a little bit of ketchup. We use some of our Weber's steak and chop seasoning, and we use 1 egg. I love cooking in the muffin pan. If you haven't done this before for meatloaf, it actually works out pretty great, because what you'll see on here is I've got about 2.5 ounces in each one of these little muffin tins. But this will also cook really quickly. We've got the oven set to 375, so all we did was mix the egg, then a little bit of ketchup, the seasoning, and our ground beef, and we put it all together. It's going to go in here. The nice thing about this is each one of these is between 2 and 3 points on the green plan. So if I have 2 of these, it's going to be between 5 and 6 points. Really easy for me to monitor. Great way to track what I'm doing here when it comes to this and making it healthy. The other benefit is it's going to cook a lot quicker. So when I go this route, it'll actually cook in about 25 minutes at 375, and you get that little bit of crust that you're looking for. So you can see these are ready to go. What we're going to do in a second is I'm going to pop these in the oven, and Penny's not going to be happy because I'm taking up her space here. But these are going to go in for 25 minutes, and as I'm doing that, the next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to do some potato wedges. So this is pretty neat if you haven't done this before. We're going to do just a splash of oil, so we're not frying these, but it's going to be the equivalent of basically doing a baked potato. But what we're going to do, and I'll show you right now, is we're going to cut them up into wedges. So we're actually going to do, basically we're going to cut these in half, cut our halves in half, and then cut those in half one more time. So this will go in the air fryer for 20 minutes. So as you get your meatloafs in, you've got about 5 minutes to get these set up to go in the oven, which is great. And then you can actually go in and make these awesome potato wedges. What I like about this is it's like having a baked potato, but you get a little bit of that crispiness on there, and you can add a little ketchup, which has like 1 point, but it's not going to be the 3 to 4 points you have when you actually have your baked potato and you add all that butter into it. So meatloaf, potato wedges, we'll throw some green beans in there. Nice healthy dinner, 10 to 11 points. It'll taste amazing. I'll come back in just a couple of minutes and show you what that meatloaf looks like at the end. So we'll see you in just a few minutes. Thanks. So we just pulled the meatloafs out of the oven. We tested them. They're at 168. You want to try to be around 165. Make sure it's cooked all the way through with ground beef. Obviously, you can be a little lighter if you want to. Some go like medium well. But what I like is you get a little bit of crust. You get a little bit of the caramelization of the ketchup. Really good flavor. So I'm going to take these out, put them on a plate, and we'll get the potatoes out in a second. We'll show you everything when it's all put together. All right, so our dinner's ready. We have our meatloaf. We have our green beans, our potatoes, a 10-point meal. I'm going to try the meatloaf here, so it came out. Again, you know, one of the things here, some people get a little nervous without the breadcrumbs. It can be a little dense. What's nice is you get really nice flavor. It is a little denser than a regular meatloaf, but it's not overly dense. You get a little bit of the sweetness from the ketchup. You get a little bit of the spice from the seasoning we use, the steak and chop. And then we have these potatoes we talked about. So you can see on the outside here, we kind of get that browning that we look for, kind of that almost desired from a fried flavor. But these cook up nice. They get nice and tender in the middle. So you can check on here is, you see the flavor. So it really is a cross between a baked potato and a fry. And it's awesome because, again, you get the benefits of all the healthiness without having to, you know, have the fry. So you get that crispiness, you get the potato taste. You're not adding a ton of butter to it. You're adding a little ketchup. It kind of gives you that look of that French fry. So kind of that cool desire. We had some green beans in for 0 points, 10-point dinner. Like we always say on Mayhem Fitness, thank you for checking us out. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We are only 2 people away from 100. Let's get there today. Thank you as always. You know, hit that notification bell. New videos coming all the time. Have an amazing holidays. We will check you out soon at Mayhem Fitness. Have a great day.